I have over 5,000 seal crystals, and today I'm gonna pull for Bluemu. Okay, maintenance just ended. I'm going in. I'm not even gonna stop to do errands or whatever. I'm just going to start with these pulls. You do get some of these free rituals immediately, so I'm just gonna claim them. You can get Bluemu from here, but it's a pretty low chance. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna start with these free pulls. And I got nothing, but that's okay, whatever. Okay, so this prayer, Bluemu, is a new type of festival unit, an epic fest, and you cannot spark this unit. So as you can see, there's no option to spark Bluemu. No matter how many pulls I do, there's no guarantee. And this banner came out on the Japanese version like about a month ago, I think. And I believe there was like quite a lot of outrage or like controversy about this. Because again, people are used to being able to save for a spark, which is exchanging for the units. But there's no sparking this unit, so it's just a 1 in 200. And if you don't hit it, then you don't hit it. And you can spend tons of cubes and you still don't hit it. And then, yeah, then you'll be sad. I'm just gonna buy some story card slots. I don't want to deal with that when I'm pulling, so don't do this, by the way. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, I'm doing a bunch of pulls, I'm getting a bunch of story cards, and I'm getting nowhere close to getting Bluemu. There's no chance, there's no sparking this. I'm just getting a bunch of story cards and just throwing away the cubes, but whatever. I have over 5,000 cubes. What am I gonna use them for anyway? In all seriousness though, unless you really have like tons of cubes to throw away like I do, I really don't recommend pulling for this, especially if you're new and you don't have a lot of cubes, you don't have a lot of good characters. It's a lot better for you to spend your cubes on festival friends that you can spark for, because a lot of them are already pretty good. Even though this Bluemu is really strong, she's not, and she is like easily the best unit in the game, very game breaking. She's not required for to play the game. Like a lot of the stuff in this game is quite easy. If you have like 2 or 3 good units, then you can basically clear all the content in this game except for elemental extra stages, and which need like some specific units or like a bunch of strong units in general. So especially if you're just starting out, or even if you're like you're like a mid-game player, you don't really need to throw your cubes away at Bluemu because she's just not necessary. There's no content that requires this level of power right now. You're much better off spending your cubes on festival units or ultra festivals because it guarantees you a good unit, assuming you did save for the spark. Those units are already strong enough to handle this game anyway. By the way, this banner also includes a new story card, a Subterranean or Underworld Party Knight it's called in English version. And what it does is it does 2 levels of Ying defense down and 3 levels of crit defense down, and also 30% energy up on self, I think. And this is really strong. It's kind of like a budget anniversary SDM, or even better than anniversary SDM in sometimes. So it's a pretty good card, and yeah, you can exchange for this card with 50 exchange points. So even if you're not getting Bluemu, at least you're still getting something out of this banner. But again, it's not worth it to pull. It's not worth throwing your cubes just for this card. So it's a huge risk you're taking to try and get Bluemu. Anyway, let's talk a bit about odds, right? How likely are you to get Bluemu after a certain number of pulls? Right now you can see I'm like about 150 pulls in and I still haven't gotten Bluemu. It is a 1 in 200 to get her on each pull, so you can use a binomial distribution to calculate the chances of getting her or not getting her. Here you can see in 100 pulls, it's a 60% chance you will not get her, so 40% to get her. If you did 250 pulls, enough to guarantee a super fest, that would be a 72% chance to get her approximately. And even if you did 500 pulls, it's still just 92% chance to get her. So with 500 pulls or 2,500 seal crystals, you still have an 8% chance to not get her. Come on, give me Bluemu. Oh. Oh, I got her. Yay! Woo! Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was just 210 pulls. Okay. Phew. That's nice. As you can tell, I was quite relieved to get her. I was 200 pulls in, right? But I might as well had been at 0 pulls. There was no increased chance to get her. I had just thrown away 1,000 crystals and had nothing to show for it. I was fully prepared to throw away 3,000 crystals, not because I think she's worth that much, but because I just have so many crystals that I want to spend them, you know, it's fun to spend them. I've been saving them up. Where I decided I wasn't done yet. I'm at 210 pulls. I might as well just do like 40 more pulls and see if I can, and so I can spark another story card. And I got another Bluemu. Okay, wow, that's pretty lucky. Again, I don't recommend this, you know, it's like if you're at 210, it's not really worth. Oh man, I got another Bluemu. Yeah, like I was saying, it's not really worth. Yeah, for real, guys, it's not really worth to go ahead and pull spend another 200 crystals to get to spark the story card. I just got really lucky here. Please don't follow this, and please don't see this and think you should pull as well. I do the rest of the 250 and I didn't get anything. Oh, so unlucky, you know, only 3 Bluemus in 250 pulls. So unlucky. I go ahead and put all 3 of them in school and take a screenshot for the thumbnail. Totally original thumbnail, by the way. I also go ahead and post the screenshots in the Discord server because it's funny to see random people on the internet get triggered. And by the way, Bluemu is an epic fest. It uses epic dolls. They're different from divine dolls. You get one of them from the login bonus, and you can get one from every month from the dust shop at 400 dust. Also, they are giving out 130 of these free pulls from completing these certain tasks, as well as from the login bonus. So, but these pulls do not have a 1 in 200 chance to get Bluemu. It's lower than that. It doesn't actually say the chances in game for some reason. It's a little weird, but it's assumed to be 1 in 20 chance for a friend, and then a 1 in however many friends there are to get Bluemu. Whatever it is, these are free pulls, so I recommend that if you want Bluemu, you should try and get her from these free pulls first before spending any crystals, because if you get lucky and get her from the free pulls, then you can save your crystals. Yay! Anyway, Bluemu, great unit, but for most players, not really worth the risk. I will most likely be making a Bluemu like review, guide, analysis, or whatever thing in sometime soon. Watch out for that. This is A.A. Johans. I make Touhou LostWord stuff. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.